And another one. So today I want to tackle this kinetic typography backgrounds. I used it in the very first video I posted on my YouTube channel. So now I'm gonna see what else. We're gonna dig a little deeper into it and just see what it is. So as you go in a folder, there's two types of AEP files. There's a vertical, and I guess the second one is a horizontal. So we're gonna go horizontal. The last one I did was vertical. We're gonna go horizontal this time. As it loads up. You know this takes time sometimes. When there's a lot in that file, a lot in the folder, it takes some time to load up. Are we done? Are we finished? Looks good to me. Alright, let's get to it. So once again, my comp settings are 1920 by 1080, 30 frames per second. And so let's get into this folder here. So here are all your folders with your footage. Let's see. We're gonna go in number 2. I think the last time I went number 1. So you got 10-second renders and a 15-second render. Let's go with the 15. Okay, yeah, this was the one I was looking at last time, but I didn't use. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. So we're just gonna drag it down in the timeline. And boom, there it is. Nice. You know, these things save you a lot of time. So let's do this, being that this is only 15 seconds. We're gonna change our comp setting to 15 seconds. Alright, there you go. There you have it. Not bad. Just a few clicks of the button, and you got some typography. And let's keep that open. What I like to do is close it for a minute. I'm gonna add some sound to it. And I'm going to grab a different background, but I don't want something too noisy. Or it's gonna clash with the actual, you know what? I'm gonna try this ink splat here. I'm gonna drag that into the timeline. Can't see it yet. There's another way I can see it if let me drag this down here. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Close that. I just want to drag this down here. could do, should I add it this way? I could add it this way, or keep that as normal and add it this way so you could see it in the background. Kill that music for a minute. Yeah. Nice. I like it. Now we just gonna go in and edit the text, because that's what we do. So you click on the text, you go into that comp, you click on the comp, click on the second, click on it again, then you click on one of these text animation comps. Yeah. By the way, if we went back, I could have just deleted this black background and it would strictly be, you really can't notice a difference because, you know, we hit the add overlay. But yeah, so now we're going to just change this text up. All right, so now we just got to figure out what we working with. This the text block. Okay, stylish. Let's go with one first. Stylish. Okay, so here we go. We found the stylish text. Stylish text. Alright, so we go in here. Change this to how to, oops, how to AE. Now we gotta adjust the size, so we double click on it, or actually single click on it. Go up here to the pan behind anchor tool, click on that. The anchor point is right here. We're gonna move that over to the center. And it usually gives you this message if you had your shift lock button, so you gotta click that to get back to your screen. Now we're gonna click on the select tool again, shrink it up a little bit, move it to the center. There's a grid that you could pull up if you want to pull up this grid here to get a more perfect. Make sure you really got it in the center. That's good enough for what we doing. So let's go back to the main comp and see what it looks like. And boom, there you go. How to AE. Very simple. Yeah, pretty simple. If you wanted to, let's try this. How about we change the font type? Or should we? Yeah. Let's leave the font like this for now. Or actually, no, let's change the font. So we're going to double click on the font, come over here, and find a font you like. Me, I got my favorites. You can star your favorites over here. And let me try Impact. I haven't tried Impact in a while. Let's try Impact. Alright, so now we have to readjust it again. So go back to your pan tool, your pan behind anchor tool. Move that back to the center. Go back to your arrow. Slide that over. Yeah. There you go. And voila. There you go. This is how you easy peasy. Now what I'm gonna do something that I like to do. Anybody who's watching my videos is gonna see me do this a lot. I'm gonna go to layer. Sorry, click down in your timeline, go to layer, new, solid. We're gonna label this HUD because I love HUDs. Actually, I just love to. So with my HUD layer selected, go up to effect, Red Giant Universe Motion Graphics HUD components, and boom, there you go. Now you got this element here. It's called a measure arc, and in your Red Giant Universe HUD components, there are dozens, or shall I say several, or dozens of different elements you could use. I'm switching to squared outline large. And what I'm gonna do is go up to transform in element 1 and uncheck this scale uniformly box. This is gonna allow me to scale this box on the XY axis independently. So scale this out like so. That's good. And then scale it on the Y axis. Why do I do this? I just feel it helps your comp stand out a little bit, you know. That's why I do it. Gives a little bit more. Yeah. There's actually something else I wanted to see. I wasn't really sure. Let me see what color. This thing even change color. Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? Why did the text change? Okay, so we got to deal with text 2. I'm sorry. So let's go back here. See, it's a good thing I did that. Let's go to text 2, line 2. Change this. We're gonna actually leave that text the same, but we're gonna change what it says. Let's change this to subscribe. And see how that looks. So obviously we have to, once again, make it fit. And I wonder why my snap button isn't working here. Let's put this grid back up so I can make sure it's centered. Let's see how it looks in your main comp. That's what I like to see. I like to tell main comp. So where did it change at? It looked like it changed. Yeah, that ain't bad. Because I was actually trying to see where the ink color changed in. So I could change that color. Well, actually, I want to change the color of this HUD to red, maybe. You could do different things with this HUD. Like, I could actually make it blink if I wanted to. Let me see here. So I'm back in this HUD. Let me see. It's been a while since I've animated this HUD. Here we go. So you're going to click on animation up here. Go to blink. And it should blink now. Let's see. So there you have it. It's blinking. Looks like every, and I could change the speed of the animation. Let's try it at 3. Let's see if that increases. That should increase it. Yeah. It's just something to make it stand out, you know. We just creating over here, that's all. Yeah, not too bad. Y'all can leave in the comments if you want me to render these out so you can see the final result. I'm just really trying to show you how to do it, give you some ideas. But if I was gonna, let me show you what I would do if I was gonna render it out. I'll at least do that. So I'll go to the comp. What I like to do before I render, go back, go to the comp, your main comp. I'll go to File, Dependencies, Consolidate All Footage. Alright, it says one footage or photo item was consolidated. Hit click OK. Go back again to dependencies. Remove unused footage. Okay. Then I'd go to edit, purge all memory in the disk cache. So I'm purging everything thus far. Alright, so that's cleaned out. So now I would go, oh yeah, let me go back and reactivate this music. Go back and click on that. Then what I do is, with your main comp selected, go to composition. What I like to do is, you can render straight to Adobe Media Encoder, or you can go to add to render queue, and you'll see it down here in your render queue. And what 2023 has now, if you click on this high quality, you can go up here to format. If you click on H264, it'll let you export it as an MP4 file. But I'm going to leave it as a QuickTime. And what I usually do, because for some reason whenever I'm saving it as an MP4, I don't know, I've been having some issues that the audio been sounding messed up. Something's been wrong with the audio. So I just been saving as a QuickTime. Click OK. Hit this button to select where you want to save it at and what you want to name it as. I'm not going to do all that. And then I click notify to let me know when it's done. Then come over here to render. Yeah, and just click render. And then what I do is once the file is rendered, I'd go back and re-render it in Adobe Media Encoder as an MP4 file. If you want to see me make a video on how to do that, just hit me in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much my process. So if you got any questions, anything else you want to know, hit me in the comments. Anything else you want to see me show you guys, just hit me in the comments. And thanks for watching.